what he is doing in that conference is more electrifying, because I remember growing up and watching Colorado, and as a quarterback, for you to change the whole culture of your team and to go out there and put in great games, one game after a time, like despite the outcome of the game, Shedeur Sanders is playing some of the most elite football that I've seen from a college perspective.
Breaking news from Cleveland, where the spotlight is shining on Shedeur Sanders, the quarterback making waves this season. A former Cleveland QB, Jameis Winston, known for his insight and experience, has just declared Sanders as the most exciting and dynamic player to ever step foot on the field for the Cleveland team. He shared his thoughts on Shedeur's time at Colorado and how his game-changing energy is about to shake up the entire team's dynamics. According to him, what Sanders is bringing to the table is more electrifying than any other quarterback currently on the roster. In this video, we're diving deep into why Shedeur Sanders might just be the key to Cleveland's success this season and beyond.
He's one of my favorite athletes of all time.
Me too.
And it's amazing to see his leadership and to see how he's leading for the kingdom, how he's preaching what God's word, and he's leading his kids from that energy, from that perspective, and he's not compromising. And that's one of the most beautiful things about leadership.
Jameis Winston also weighed in, praising Shedeur Sanders for his exceptional work ethic, poise, and his unwavering ability to keep pushing forward no matter the circumstances. According to Jameis, Sanders isn't just a talented player, he's a natural leader. His leadership skills are exactly what the Cleveland team needs to elevate to the next level. It's not just about throwing the ball, it's about inspiring the team, keeping them focused, and leading by example both on and off the field. Shedeur's presence is already making a significant impact, and Jameis believes he's the perfect fit for Cleveland's future. While the official list for the preseason training camp hasn't been announced yet, it's becoming increasingly clear that Shedeur Sanders is making a strong case for himself. Players, former players, and even journalists are all weighing in on his talent, with many declaring that he's already a league ahead of the competition. One of the latest endorsements comes from Spencer Rattler, the quarterback for New Orleans, who has given Shedeur his full backing. Rattler describes Sanders as an outstanding QB with immense potential to make a significant impact in the NFL. He praised Shedeur's relentless work ethic, his impressive talent, and his ability to step up and prove himself in the most high-pressure situations. With these glowing reviews pouring in, it's clear that Sanders is someone to watch closely this season.
Yeah, I mean, he's a talented quarterback, as we all know, and you know, he's going to have his own path. Everybody has a different path. You know, everybody can't go first round, second round. You know, everybody has their own path. So take it step by step, take it day by day. You know, I know he'll be great. I know he's, you know, got a level head and knows what to do. Obviously runs in the family. So I know he's going to work hard and be a great player.
Spencer Rattler also shared an interesting perspective on Shedeur Sanders' draft position, suggesting that falling to the 5th round might actually work in his favor, especially when it comes to mindset. Rattler explained that this situation could provide Sanders with the extra motivation he needs. Being overlooked in the draft gives Shedeur a powerful chip on his shoulder, urging him to prove everyone wrong and showcase his true potential. Rattler believes that this kind of experience, being underestimated, can fuel a player's determination to work even harder, pushing them to elevate their game and build a successful career. According to Rattler, this drive is exactly what Sanders needs to reach the next level and ultimately achieve greatness in the NFL. Spencer Rattler also touched on Shedeur Sanders' future development, predicting that once Sanders starts facing the top-tier defenses in the NFL, his growth will be nothing short of rapid. Rattler emphasized that the tough, competitive environment of the league will play a crucial role in Sanders' evolution as a quarterback. As he faces more challenging defenses, he will not only sharpen his skills but also gain invaluable experience that will shape him into a more complete player. Rattler believes that with time, the team's coordinators and coaching staff will offer the right guidance and support to help Sanders refine his game.
Spencer?
Yeah, I think just the NFL game overall, the preparation, obviously the skill set is at a different level. Each and every week you're playing the best guys in the world. So preparation is key. Just seeing the speed of everything, getting to see all the different defenses, especially being a young rookie quarterback going again.
Adding to the growing list of endorsements, legendary coach Herm Edwards has also weighed in on Shedeur Sanders, offering a powerful statement about his potential. Edwards, who has known Sanders since childhood, declared that Shedeur is destined to become Cleveland's quarterback of the future. Full of praise for the young star, Edwards highlighted what makes Sanders stand out from other quarterbacks: his natural talent, leadership, and remarkable poise under pressure. According to Edwards, there's something uniquely special about Shedeur that will undoubtedly shape his future success. While many are excited about Shedeur Sanders' future, not everyone is convinced he's ready for the starting role just yet. Cris Carter, the legendary former wide receiver, has raised some concerns. Carter firmly believes that if Sanders is starting for Cleveland, the team could be facing a bigger problem. His main issue lies with Sanders being a fifth-round pick, which Carter feels raises serious questions about his readiness to take on a starting role in the NFL. While he acknowledges Sanders' potential, Carter argues that elevating him to the starting position based solely on OTAs and early impressions isn't a viable path. According to Carter, there's still a lot more to prove before Sanders can be handed the keys to Cleveland's offense.
And if they were saying Shedeur was the starter as the fifth rounder, you got a real problem too, because he passed over all these guys in these reps in the offseason in shorts, in bikini shorts, Speedos and stuff.
Cris Carter didn't stop there. He doubled down on his stance, suggesting that it might actually be more feasible for Cleveland to select Dillon Gabriel, a third-round pick, over Shedeur Sanders. Carter pointed out that Gabriel has the potential to start ahead of Sanders, with his skill set and experience making him a strong contender. He went on to say that Cleveland had not initially considered Sanders as their first choice, which means Sanders still has plenty of time to prove himself before he can earn a spot on the first team. According to Carter, looking at everything objectively, it's clear that Kenny Pickett is likely going to be the starter. He believes that Pickett's experience and readiness put him ahead of both Gabriel and Sanders for the starting position, at least for now. On the other hand, Mary Kay Cabot has made a huge statement that's sending shockwaves across Cleveland and beyond. According to Cabot, Shedeur Sanders is officially ready, and the Cleveland Browns are eagerly watching his every move. After an impressive performance through OTAs and minicamps, it's clear that Sanders has made significant strides in his development. His exceptional talent, combined with his relentless work ethic, has made a lasting impression on the coaching staff and front office. The Browns are closely monitoring his progress, and the anticipation surrounding his potential debut is growing stronger each day. Mary Kay Cabot didn't stop there. She went on to say that if Shedeur Sanders continues to progress at this rate and maintains his strong composure with the team, he's definitely going to have a real shot at landing a spot in the starting 11. The momentum is undeniably on his side, and with every practice rep, he's proving that he belongs at the top. Cabot emphasized that the Browns are closely monitoring his growth, and Sanders' consistent improvement could serve as the catalyst for a major shift in Cleveland's future. This could very well be the beginning of something huge, not just for Shedeur Sanders, but for the team as a whole. The excitement surrounding his development continues to build, and if he keeps this up, it might only be a matter of time before he takes center stage as Cleveland's quarterback of the future.
A good performance on the practice field, it translated. And if he continues to do that and he shows back up for training camp with even more knowledge of the system and more mastery over the terminology and all the things that you have to do pre-snap, then he's going to keep himself in the mix.
Jameis Winston has been a key figure in the conversation surrounding Shedeur Sanders, offering valuable insights into the young quarterback's potential. Winston's praise for Sanders' work ethic, leadership, and ability to thrive under pressure paints a promising picture of what's to come for Sanders in Cleveland. While many experts, including former players and coaches, have weighed in with high expectations, not everyone is fully convinced of Sanders' immediate readiness to take on the starting role. Cris Carter's concerns about his fifth-round pick status and the pressure to prove himself are valid, but the growing momentum surrounding Sanders is undeniable. Mary Kay Cabot's recent statements only add fuel to the fire, with the Browns' coaching staff clearly keeping a close eye on his development. If Sanders continues to progress at this rate, there's no doubt he could secure a spot as the starter in the near future. The excitement surrounding his potential is building daily, and the entire Cleveland organization is watching closely. Whether Sanders will be the game-changer Cleveland hopes for remains to be seen, but with his talent, determination, and the backing of those around him, the future certainly looks bright for both Shedeur Sanders and the Cleveland Browns. So, what do you think about this whole situation? Is Shedeur Sanders truly ready to take the reins as Cleveland's starting quarterback, or does he still have more to prove? Do you agree with Jameis Winston's take on Sanders' leadership and work ethic, or do you think there's too much pressure on him too soon? How about Cris Carter's concerns? Do you think being a fifth-round pick could hold Sanders back, or is he poised to defy those expectations? And with Mary Kay Cabot's endorsement of his progress, do you believe the momentum is in Sanders' favor, or is there still doubt about his readiness to step up? We'd love to hear your thoughts on the future of Shedeur Sanders and what it could mean for the Cleveland Browns. Drop your opinions in the comments below, and let's get the conversation going.